all nuts. You've been focused so hard on making it, you forgot about one little thing. It's called the music. And I don't even care. You know what? So what? I don't want to hang out with a bunch of wannabe corporate sellouts, and we are going to start a revolution.
Go forth and multiply. These songs are yours.
Texas Homegrown Radio.
This is a revolution.
I do lessons.
Shh. Quiet on the set. Just kidding. Hey y'all, this is Billy Joe Jones, and you're listening to The Morning Ride on Texas Homegrown Radio.
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's The Morning Ride.
Nope. This is the first I've heard of it.
Come on. What?
Hey everybody, this is Ray Wiley Hubbard, and you're on The Morning Ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
I know that, dude. It's a household name.
All right, welcome back in. It is The Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch in Texas Homegrown Studios. Yeah, all of them are a household name.
Household name. That's what we're talking about.
We got a little time. Thanks for being with us this morning. We appreciate it. Everybody that comments and is part of the show.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about scaring your pets earlier.
That's what we do down here at Texas Homegrown Radio. Make your dogs howl.
Yeah. Misty was listening in the pig barn, and I got the pigs all riled up with my squealing.
Oh, no.
About squeaking. Wee, wee. Something about that rabbit call, it affects everything.
You know how though, like pigs are major team players. You know why?
Why is that?
Because they walk around all day going, wee, wee, wee. Not I.
There's no I in wee, but there is a pig.
Wee.
There's an I in pig. I saw somebody that spelled out team, but the font they used, it goes, I found the I in team, and the space in the A looked like an I.
Yeah.
So like the bottom of the A and then the hole in the middle looked like a lowercase I.
Nice.
I was like, that's genius.
It is genius.
I would have had to run for that if I'd have known that and told the coaches that. I always had to run.
Oh, man.
Coaches did not like my comedic replies.
Ever make you do bleacher miles?
Oh, gosh. That's the worst. Bear crawling was the worst in football.
Oh, yeah.
We used to bear crawl in the stickers.
Yep.
Like, I would, at night, I had so many stickers in my hand that my dad came up with this plan that he knew that was like an old, what do they call it, a home remedy?
Yeah.
And if you lay bacon fat on your hand and tape it to your hand, by the next morning, that splinter will be laying on the bacon. It pulls it out of your skin.
You're kidding me.
The problem is, I washed my hands a million times, and I smelled like bacon for a week, I swear. Everybody's like, what is that smell? And I'm like,
hungry.
Dogs were following me home from school. Like,
people kept coming back to shake my hand over and over again.
What is that smell?
Every time I shake your hand, I walk around so hungry all day.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know.
That's messed up.
It was weird, but it worked. It does pull splinters, but it was from
awesome.
bear crawling. I'd get so many. And the coach was mean to me. Like, he was mean. And he was my favorite coach, though. Like, looking back on it, he was the meanest at the time. I was like, man, I hate this guy.
That just means he liked you.
Looking back, I'm like, he was a good coach. He cared.
Them coaches used to get me riled up. I had anger problems in school. Some coaches would get me riled up.
Yeah,
Like,
because you play better when you're mad.
What are you going to do about it, britches?
Yeah.
What you going to do? Look what they done to you, britches.
Yeah.
You better get out there. Show them who's boss, britches. You know, they're like, quit calling me britches.
Yeah. You can't do what, the coaches can't do what they did back in our day. You know?
Right.
I had a coach, and he would sing this song. He'd go, Jody boy, pretty girl. And I'm like, what? It was like a song or something. I don't know.
What?
And he goes, got that curly hair like a girl. You gonna play like a girl? Like, he just would mess with me, and he would get me so mad that I'd play better.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I got more sacks after them calling me britches.
My
quarterbacks
basketball
after
coach, he got fired before my senior year, which I was really mad about because we had like gotten a bond. But like, he was wrong in practice one time. I told him he was wrong,
Yeah.
And he made me run lines, and so I was so mad, and I was running lines, and I would every time I would touch a line, I would grunt. I'm like, "Rah!" And I'd do another. So I was really interrupting practice, the whole time. But I was running them as fast as I could.
Right.
And I could tell he was like, he's gonna tire out soon. So I was gonna keep going just to prove my point, right? And he'd go, "Am I still wrong?" I was like, "Yep." And then I go, "Rah!" And I'm running lines, and everybody in practice is looking at me like, he's lost his mind. Just say he's right. Just say he's right.
Why are you
And I
putting
just kept
yourself through
running. Finally, he goes, "Stop running. Stop running. Come here. Am I still wrong?" I said, "Yep." And I started to go back to run lines. He goes, No. He goes, "You're right. I was wrong."
Dang.
And the whole team's like, and I'm like, "You could have told me this like 10 minutes ago, because I feel like I'm going to die now." He goes, "I just want to see how long you go." He goes, "But I was afraid you're going to pass out." He goes, "I thought you were going to die." I said, "I would have too, just to prove my point." And he goes, "Now get in there and run the play." And I'm like, "Can I have a water break?" Really tired.
Now?
He was good though.
Beat me, coach?
He taught me like a lot of tricks to in basketball, like kind of dirty, but not really. Like they were legal, but also it was like, he goes, "Look, you're shorter, you're white, and you can't jump. You got to know tricks."
Right.
So I did some kind of not really dirty, but it evened the playing field a little bit. Like, people run across, I grabbed the shorts.
Just mess with them.
Yeah, just to get in their head,
Do you ever get socked in the nose?
Oh, yeah. I'm one of the only ones in Stephenville High School, I think, that got hit in the face several times in games.
Oh, my God.
I got punched the hardest, though. Like, it hit me. This guy hit me in the eye so hard that my eye swelled up before I walked to the other end to shoot the free throw.
Oh, no.
He's the guy that called me white trash, and the ref was walking me down to the other end. He goes, "Are you all right?" And I go, "No, I'm not all right. That's the worst trash talking I've ever heard in my life. That's all you could come up with is white trash? Like, really?" I was like, "I'm really disappointed in that." And the ref's just dying. Like, he goes, "That's what you're upset about?" And my eyes like swollen. And I'm like, "Yeah, if you're gonna talk trash, like, be creative.
Yeah.
Come up with something good. I'd have been proud of him, Like,
Right. No, man, I got headbutted in the nose one time on a basketball court. I was covering this dude, and he's going like this, and he just goes boom, and I was like, "Oh God!" I was like, "We weren't that close. How the hell did your head make it all the way back here and clock me in the freaking nose?" But I'm not that fast. I'm like slow.
My favorite thing.
I don't run. So basketball was not good for me.
I loved basketball. That was my sport. But my favorite thing that ever happened at a game. So I was really good at taking charges, And I had this guy. We were playing Mahia in a tournament. And I kept calling him Mexia just to mess with the guy. He's like, "Mahia." I just kept making this guy mad. And I took like 3 charges on him, right? So he had a lot of fouls because of me, and he was mad.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Next time you do that, I'm just going to run over you." I'm like, "Okay, let's see it happen. Come on, bring it." And so I had fell, on the other charges I would fall. Like, I kind of flopped, to be honest. So the last time he's coming down the court, and I see it in his face, like he wants to run over me. And so I set up for like a charge, and he's like, "All right." And he runs as hard as he could at me, and he hit me, and I didn't move. He just he fell backwards. So he's like laying on the floor going, "Oh," and they called the foul on him. And I was just standing there. I go, "Oh, somebody didn't fall this time, did they?" It was kind of like Happy Gilmore.
"Didn't anybody tell you to eat your corn?"
"Uh-oh, Happy learned to putt." It was kind of like that. Yeah. It was greatness.
"You didn't eat your spinach, did you?"
And my coach loved it. He was like, "That was awesome. Like, that's what I'm talking about, Cuddle."
Walking tall after that.
Oh, man. Hey, Brooks, thanks for tuning in, man. He said he's got to go. Catch you on the flip side.
Right on.
And Teresa said, "Jody Lee and Jeb, we at the A-Team really appreciate you guys and all you do for your artists." Well, we appreciate your good artists. We love good music.
That's right.
Always looking for it.
Absolutely.
Before we get out of here, though, Jeb said, "You know what we haven't done in a while?"
Dumbest criminals.
You're right. I don't know why. I guess we just hadn't had time. But let's do that real quick before we get out of here.
Yeah.
See if I can find the theme song, though. Got to have the theme song. Or we could just do this.
Just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this. And totally redeem yourself.
I don't know if these people redeemed themselves or not, but
probably not.
That'll work.
Chances are.
I got some good ones today, though. I did find some good stories.
Okay.
So many I didn't know which ones to pick, but I'll do a few real quick. So robbing a bank, probably the worst time to faint.
Yeah, I reckon.
But it happened in the middle of robbing a bank. That's what happened to this thief. The teller called emergency services and asked for medics. But you kind of have to applaud the guy to his stick-to-it-to-iveness. Is that a word? Stick-to-it-to-itiveness?
I guess so.
He stuck to his plan. While the ambulance was en route, he handed a note to the teller asking for all their cash.
Wow.
Oh, man. Here's one in another country. This happened in South Wales.
Okay.
Graham Price of South Wales ripped off the bank where he worked. But he left a note in the safe. It said, borrowed £7 million, signed Graham Price.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
£7 million and put his name on it.
Yeah, he borrowed it.
Hey, well, with stealing it.
Here's one that reminds me of something that would happen to you. A good Samaritan noticed an elderly man being robbed, so he jumped in and punched the thief in the face. The thief was so upset he called the police to complain.
What? Oh my God.
He punched me in the face. All I was doing is trying to rob a guy, and this guy comes out of nowhere and punches me in the face, man.
That's not the important part that I was robbing the guy. This guy punched me, man.
Here's a great one from Canada.
All right.
Police in Vancouver, Canada, asked to search Jason Pache's apartment for drugs. He was not a suspect. They were looking for somebody else, right? But that all changed when they got a look at how his name was listed on his mobile phone. It said, Jason Pache, drug dealer.
Wow. That guy, he ate that dipshit sandwich.
Oh, man. Get this. 2 men decided a back-to-school event at an office supply store would be the perfect time to do some shoplifting. I mean, after all, sales assistants would be busy helping the influx of shoppers, right?
Oh, God.
The sale, though, happened to coincide with the annual Shop with a Cop Day, when about 60 police officers showed up to help children pick out school supplies.
Jeez. Wow.
Not a good time to rob the store. No.
You're not supposed to drink the Listerine. You know?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, man. Bring your child to work day is a long-honored tradition that allows children to see what goes on in the business world, you know, while getting a chance to watch their parents ply their trade. One crook brought his son along with him on a job, which happened to be robbing a pet shop.
Oh, God.
He was caught soon after, and his son told on him.
Good for him. Good for him.
He took his son to...
Son's got integrity.
I don't think that's what they mean by bring your child to work day.
I don't think so. Nope.
So there you go. There's some dumbest criminals of the day. That ought to make you feel better about yourself. That's why I like that segment. You know, no matter how bad things are, there's always someone dumber out there. No matter what you did that just didn't work out or you felt like you dropped the ball, go read some of those.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, there's some...
Make you feel better.
Surely, it's got to make you feel better about yourself.
It does me.
And if you're a drug dealer, don't list your name on your phone as drug dealer. Yeah. I was watching
Some people's kids, Jody.
I was watching a special with Bill Engvall. I still love Bill Engvall.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome.
And he was talking about, he goes, yeah, you know, I'm getting old. And he said, I'm not great at technology. And him and his wife had went to get new phones.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't know how to work anything on the new fancy phones, so she set up the phones, right? Well, in her phone, she put his contact as my lover. Well, a little months later, they're getting a plumber to come work on the house, but the wife didn't want to talk to the plumber, so she just sent contact information to the plumber so he could call her husband.
Right.
Well, the plumber was at the golf course and left his phone laying there, and... Bill called the plumber to talk to him. Some other guy picks up the phone and he goes, Teresa? And Bill goes, no. He goes, that's not Teresa? He goes, no. And he goes, well, I just thought it would be her. And he's like, no. He goes, I need to talk to so-and-so. He goes, he services me. So he's talking about plumbing. But this other guy had just read on the phone, my lover.
Wow.
And it just got worse and worse from there. He said about 10 minutes in the conversation, he realized why the guy was so freaked out by the whole conversation.
Jesus.
And the plumber was not so happy either.
Like, yeah, I'm really backed up.
Talk to your...
I can't.
He's just backed up.
I gotta go.
I need to come fix my hole. Like, it could have gotten so bad.
Oh, wow.
So maybe contact information is not the best way to go.
I got out of hand fast.
Oh, my goodness. Funny stuff. Real life things crack me up,
Oh, yeah. It's way better than fiction.
Yeah.
Real life's more interesting than sci-fi.
I had a request to play the Taylor Swiffer commercial before we get out of here. Is that cool?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. We played this the other day, but the new product coming soon. It's going to be big in Kansas, I think.
Dirty floors? Not a problem with the new Taylor Swiffer.
Hard floors, maybe they need cleaning. I know what will leave them gleaming. The new Taylor Swiffer mop.
Yes, the new Taylor Swift.
Lightweight, easy to carry. Picks up messes that are hairy.
Thank you,
and
Taylor.
Dust and dirt and other things that you've got.
They've got the idea. The new Taylor Swiffer. It just keeps going and going. Just like you know who.
Walking all around.
Taylor, stop singing. Enough, Taylor. Stop it. Shut up.
Shut up. That's hilarious.
Get out of my team shirt for you jinx the team and they break up. Like on Wedding Singer.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. So I did that. She had the Van Halen shirt on, and he goes, "Get out of my shirt, my favorite shirt for you jinx the band, they break up." So whenever Six Market broke up, I made one with her in a Six Market shirt, right?
Oh, man.
And Dolly Shawn thought it was hilarious. And then they broke up. And so I made the same thing, but with their logo. And they're like, you got to stop it.
Making the omen.
Like, it's not funny now, is it?
That's a funny meow.
I talked to Zach McGinn yesterday, though, from Dolly Shawn, lead singer. And he's doing a solo project. But he's going to go on tour. He's going to be opening up for Culture Wall.
Oh, very good.
So be looking for that coming. I know they're going to be in Lubbock. I think they're going to do some footwork dates like Billy Bob's maybe. So
right on.
That'd be a good show.
Wind was down here earlier.
Yeah, we had the West Texas wind here all night last night. Oh, man. I don't want it anymore. Yeah, go back to West Texas where you belong.
I got to go fix the roof on my barn. Crap.
You wanted a sunroof, didn't you?
Yeah, kind of. Maybe not.
Not like that?
Not that.
Peeled it back like
not quite that sunny.
Like a can opener?
Part of it.
Oh, man. Well, we gotta get out of here. It is that time. I'm gonna let you close the show out today. All right. See if you can do as good as Ross did yesterday.
All right.
He's sitting in the background over there.
There you go.
Hey, wave, Ross. There you go. I got some special stuff coming from him later. I might post.
Heck yeah.
I got some really good video yesterday, so we're gonna do some featured stuff. So anyway, till tomorrow, Jody Lee for Jeb Bridges saying, "Take it easy, and if it's easy,
must be cheesy."
Yeah, Ross's was better.
Yeah.